Welcome back to our daily Marvel Snap video today with some Bast Hazmat action. Bast, for those not familiar, soon to be Series 4 card that on reveal sets the power of all cards in your hand to 3. This is quite excellent with Hazmat, Luke Cage, Hood, and our other cheap cards with low powers that this deck has. Hazmat, our deck's other namesake here, powerful on reveal effect to afflict all other cards with -1 power. And then Luke Cage kind of rounding out the big 3 cards in this deck with the ongoing effect, your cards can't have their power reduced. This not only prevents Hazmat from making our board smaller, but it also stops Bast from making our Moon Girl and Rockslide smaller once they get onto the board. Important thing to note about Luke Cage is that his ability is retroactively applied, meaning if you play out that 3 power Rockslide that was shrunk with the Bast in your hand, it becomes 6 while Luke Cage is on the board. Similarly, Luke Cage could undo a Scorpion effect from your opponent. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the gameplay that I have for you this deck today. I think it does an excellent job of showcasing how strong Bast as well as the Hazmat and Luke Cage combo are. Remember, if you do find yourself enjoying it, to snap that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel to stop back in for lots more Marvel Snap stuff every day. Cosmo into Captain America. The Iceman is throwing me. I would think that maybe they're on the... My headspace goes to they're playing like Destroyer stuff, but Iceman's just a generically good card, so they could be Destroyer. Okay, and they're Silver Surfer. Got it. I think the Hazmat means I can snap. The Hazmat means we can snap.
Victory.
They're leaving. Yeah, I think we even so we cut them off of a draw with the Black Widow. And we're gonna get to, on our last turn, we'll get to go Demon, Hazmat. And we have Cage here to protect from our Hazmat, so we're just gonna put an incredible amount of stats into play here. And just shrink all of their stuff a bunch. Any advice on when to use the escape function for new players? So, the hard truth for the escape function for new players is that there's simply going to be a lot of games that you have to stay in and lose because you don't know what you don't know, is like the TLDR. Knowing how to retreat appropriately means you have to understand every deck that you're playing against and know when retreating is better, when you are likely to be beat by what they could be putting into play. This is a solid Bast. That being said, Crimson Cosmos is not great for us. Am I okay not drawing any more cards? I think the answer is yes. Actually, the Quinjet should go here because I'll be able to put Quinjet Demon over into Crimson Cosmos. Do I want to Black Widow middle? Yes, I think so. Honestly, I think our hand's good enough that I'm going to press the button here.
Oh, snap.
That's really unfortunate for us because it means that I can't shrink this with my stuff. I think we're hazmatting this turn though, so we're hazmatting, so we can hazmat again next turn because the hazmat I get from the cloning bats is going to be double reduced and can be played here. And I think I want to save the middle as a surprise. Although I don't really want to get Spider-Man either, right? Yeah, I guess I'm playing Luke Cage, so I don't want to get Spider-Man out of playing into these locations.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay. Is this enough to win, though? We have to. It's probably gonna come down to Dracula here. Where they don't have Infinite to bend to the Dracula, because the Infinite is here. And we're adding 9 more power over here, so we should be good to go. We're subtracting 2 more here in the middle, putting them down to 10. Dracula could be max 14, but also worth noting that they're kind of at 3, because this -1 goes away. It could be 14 from Giganto here, or 15 from Red Skull. Giganto's more likely, though. They could Enchantress our Luke Cage. A lot of the Dracula Zabus don't have room for Enchantress. They've been favoring Shang-Chi. So I think I stay in here.
Victory.
I guess Shang also kind of hurts the Angela though, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I think we're staying in there. I think we're in it to win it. I would explicitly not recommend my standing desk. And it is an Uplift brand standing desk. If you pay careful attention, half of the time when I move my desk up or down, I have to press the button multiple times or fight with it, and it kind of jerks itself around. Electronics in it are real annoying. They're like, just obnoxious enough for me to be annoyed by it, but not obnoxious enough for me to spend money replacing it. We have Luke Cage here, so setting this to 3 isn't a big deal because Luke will undo that. You have an updated version of Lockjaw Thor. There's no updates to make to that deck. It's still fine exactly how it is the last time I played it. Ronin is a card that is very bad in the current Marvel Snap metagame. So we're going to put a bunch of rocks into their Lockjaw deck. Then we're gonna hood a demon up, and then we have like a demon and double hazmat on the last turn, potentially. Sounds good. Alright, well that gives me space on the board I didn't have a second ago. Gets rid of a little bit of power, but it's like not a big deal. Okoye and Lockjaw, eternally laggy. Master Mold, if it releases as it is, could make Ronin reasonable, yeah. Putting a bunch of sentries in their hand. Come on, game. It's trying, chat. It's trying. We put 4 rocks into their deck, and they lockjawed into Sarah. Oh, feels card games, man. All right, so... statistically, they're getting a rock here, right? Copium. And my Hawk is huge. My Hawk is 17. Oh, did we do it? I think we did it, chat. We actually won all 3 paths. I clenched when the gambit flipped up, chat. As long as the cage did, we were good there. Luke Cage is a real positive guy, chat. Negative zone don't bother him at all. For people asking about Dazzler, Dazzler is technically already released. She just has a chance to be in my shop starting here in 3 minutes. Debris with Luke Cage in the negative zone is so good. We get to go ahead and put some -3 rocks on their side. Am I getting rogued here? Getting stormed. Okay, that makes sense. Just do this to try and win the middle. Well, the right one went to the left at least here. We've got that going for us. So my Hawk is going to stay in 11. Yeah, I think we hood here because it's neutral with Angela. And then we'll go Hawk here, Demon here on the last turn. Oh, and they have Killmonger. That's so good for us. Gotta play hard for the left. They know we have Hawk and Demon here. And we're beating Brood Surfer over here. And we've also denied them 2 draws, so their odds of having Surfer are low here. So long. Victory. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.